My name is Deja, and I hope you find serenity.
I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
Greetings, YouTube family. It's me, Deja, and I am here to talk about depression. Yes, you know better. Chill out. All right, y'all. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you find serenity. So here I am in my cabin on my off-grid farm in beautiful Osa Peninsula, Costa Rica. It's a blessing. The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. I'm sure y'all can hear that. Today, I woke up to this symphony of birds that just hit different today than these last few days, because I have been in a little bit of a hole of depression. And I share very candidly because the Leo moon in me cannot hide how I feel ever. When I feel shit, I just be wanting to share it. So I share very candidly on my personal Instagram, which is @PrincessNappy. On my story, whenever I'm feeling sad, I'm literally y'all, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Because there's a lot of people, especially on Instagram, maybe on here too, I don't know, but on Instagram I get a lot of messages, people who want to live like I'm living, and I get so many messages about oh my God, I'm so inspired and I want to do what you're doing. And so I think it would be a disservice to them to make it seem like it's always sunshine and rainbows, even though there is often sunshine and there are often rainbows. It's like your mental state is still going to be your mental state. Of course the environment totally helps and makes a difference, but I have been battling depression since I was a preteen, so it's not something that's a quick fix. And I've shared also on YouTube, I go through a lot of challenges. Living like this isn't always easy. It can be quite beautiful right now when it's sunny, but sometimes there are storms, Sometimes there are bugs or snakes or scorpions that are annoying, mosquitoes. Financially, it can be hard sometimes. Because I don't really have a job per se. I have offerings that I share, and I also offer retreats, but it's not something that's consistent income. So then, yeah, anyways, long story short, my life isn't perfect. I go through challenges just like I would if I lived any other lifestyle. And I also go through ups and downs with my emotions. And I'm a Pisces. The Pisces out there, y'all feel me. The sadness that I can get into, I can get pulled quite deep. And I also have my Lilith in Cancer. So for the astrology girlies, y'all know, Lilith in Cancer is the deep depths of me. And it's very sensitive. I'm super sensitive. It could be the smallest thing, and I feel it somewhere deep inside of me. And maybe in the moment I don't get sad, but then later I get really sad. So I've just been dealing with a lot of sadness lately, letting tears flow, and also feeling anger because I've been feeling this sadness that's unexplainable. I'm nothing bad is happening. Why do I feel like shit? Why do I feel like dying? Literally, I feel I'm so sick and tired of being alive and putting in effort and trying. I get so tired sometimes. Don't bite me. Yeah. This is the culprit. She's a biter. Stop it. Don't bite me. Bye. You're so cute, but you're annoying. Fur. So yeah, and it's funny because then this rising, I rose up with this deep love that I remember feeling. It's a common feeling that I have, deeply in love with life, deeply in gratitude. Mantra, relax. Ah! You okay? Mantra just fell off the damn roof. Are you okay, baby? careful, it's slippery. It's slippery up there. You okay? Come here. Linda. Come here. You scared me. You scared me. Come here. Come say hello to the video. This man just fell off the roof. Vaya, los dos. Vaya. Okay, maybe I should have worn pants for this. Anyways. You see, this is why having animals is so good. Like, having the animal companionship has been really good for me as I battle depression. Because even in moments where I'm like, I don't want to even exist, I don't even want to interact with the world, I have to interact with them. They're going to be, you know, coming up to me, wanting food, wanting to play, wanting love. So, yeah, I found this to be a challenge at times because I was feeling really low. And I was getting really angry at my puppy, for example, because she wants so much attention. And I'm like, I don't even want to give myself attention. I definitely don't fuck with you right now. And I had to check myself because, you know, yeah, when I get into those spaces, I get so angry. And I'm like, I don't have any love to give. But that's not the truth. I always have a little love to give. And I always, at least and especially to myself. And yeah, I don't even know where this video is going anymore. I just wanted to tell y'all that I've been depressed as fuck for several days. It's been up and down. For example, I had one day where I went to this women's festival, women's circle, and I am editing a vlog. I don't know if that video will be out before or after this one, but you can check my page. I went to this women's festival in Drake Bay, Costa Rica, and I was surrounded by women. I got to share music and was by the beach, and it was just beautiful, and I felt great that day. But the day before that and the day after that, I was in that lowness and that depression. And I think it's also been, I've been really lonely lately. Even though I have my pets, like when I'm home, you know, especially if I don't go anywhere, I might not interact with a human all day, except maybe if somebody texts me. But that's kind of rare. I don't really have a lot of people who just text me. Sometimes my friends will text in the group chat, like, because we're making plans or something. But just like a real connection, sometimes I'm missing that. And that's what I got to have the day of the festival. I got to have real connections, like talk about how I've been feeling, see how other people are feeling, and just feel other energies besides my own, which has been trash lately. But yeah, I'm really grateful for the candidness I've been practicing and just being open and sharing very like real, like I feel like shit today. Because I also have been getting so much encouragement and love being poured into me just because I've been letting people know like I'm sad right now. And then it opens the door for them to pour some love into me when I'm feeling really low on love myself. So yeah, I'm happy today. I woke up feeling so delicious, feeling so in love with life, feeling this feeling that I hadn't felt in several weeks actually. And I'm just glad. I'm gonna grab my bathing suit and bring it with me when I go to town. Hopefully it's gonna be sunny and I can get in the ocean. That always makes me feel better. It's been rainy season, so I haven't been to the beach much. I've been to the beach once in the past like 2 or 3 months. And I need to swim. I need to swim it out. I need to cleanse and also just be intentional about my healing. That's the thing that I was lacking. Like, I have access to do things that are healing, you know, but when I'm in that depression, I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to move my body. Like, I don't even want to feed myself. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want anyone's help. And it's a slippery slope into the darkness when I get like that. I was feeling so bad. I just wanted to explode. I just had all this, I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know if it was anger or sadness, but I wanted to explode. Like, I felt like my body would literally implode from all of this frustration, all of this feeling of like, this is not enough. I'm not satisfied with my life. And I didn't know what wasn't satisfying me. I just wasn't feeling nourished. I wasn't feeling held. And I didn't know if I could get it from anywhere else or anyone else. And I knew I just had myself. And then that just felt very like, I felt lack, you know. I felt like I couldn't give myself what I needed. And I also didn't have access to anyone who could give me what I needed. I felt lost. And depression will do that to you. And I have to be honest that I still battle this, even though I'm a healer and I love to help other people heal. That actually makes me feel a lot better. A lot of people who I work with the inner child healing, they battle with depression, and that's why I do this work, because I know exactly what that feels like. And I think that's a big part of my journey. I've been reflecting on this a lot lately. Like, I've moved a lot all my life. I've had just a lot of interactions with people from all around the world, people of all walks of life. And I've allowed myself to just get in my feelings throughout my whole life. Since I was a child, I mean, I've always just been a feeler. And I think the reason for that is, or like I know the reason for that is so that I have a deeper level of compassion and empathy. Because when I'm, you know, working with someone to do inner child work and they're sharing about something that they feel, you know, 9 times out of 10, I have felt that feeling before because I let myself feel everything. I don't just mean from my own experiences. I mean, if I'm watching a movie and someone is going through like a particular thing, like I will cry for that person as if they are my loved one. Like, I feel so deeply. I feel other people. In this case, it's like even its characters, like it's just a story, like it's not even real, but I feel it as if it were my own story. I feel it so deeply. So I just, yeah, I can really, really have deep compassion for others because I just know, I know how it feels. I really do. Yeah. I've also been taking a break from smoking ganja, which whenever I stop smoking ganja, I actually get a lot more depressed because ganja is a healer, you know? It helps me like to balance my mood, and it helps me to just not care so much about things. It's nice to kind of take a break from it to like feel all my feelings, but I'm also like, I'm eager to start to use it again because I feel a lot better when I'm smoking, you know, at least once a day or something. So yeah. Also, microdosing psilocybin is really, really, really good for depression. I haven't had access to mushrooms lately. The guy who I usually get them from just wasn't around. I haven't like found any. So I've just been allowing this to be a break. I had a ceremony with my last retreat guest, not my most recent, but my last private retreat, which was in October. And that's the last time I used mushroom medicine. And they always have me feeling so joyous, so grateful. Like, breaks down all the density and all the muck and brings so much clarity and ease and love and joy. And so I'm eager also to get back into that medicine as well. It's nice, of course, to just be raw and not be using any medicine and just be like, okay, what the fuck do I feel? And then I have a deeper gratitude. No biting. And then I have a deeper gratitude when I use those medicines and I can see more clearly what it is they do for me. You know, why it is that I use them. And remember to use them like a medicine and not using them as a crutch, you know? So yeah, this has been... It has been a roller coaster ride. I've also come into realization that March 7th, 2023, which is 5 days after my birthday is March 2nd, Saturn will be shifting from Aquarius into Pisces, and it'll be my Saturn return, my first Saturn return, because I was born when Saturn was in Pisces in 1996. So I'm a few months away from stepping into my Saturn return. And so I feel like this time of me like revisiting this depression, I haven't felt this type of depression in years, y'all. Like, I feel sad, but I have been like depressed, like suicidal depressed. And not suicidal in that I'm actually going to commit suicide. I wouldn't do that. That seems like way too much work. Sorry, I have to laugh because I'm so dead ass. Like, I just wouldn't do that because it literally seems like too much work for me. And I have responsibilities and all these things, but I've been in those feelings, like really being like, I don't even want to be physical anymore. Like, I could leave the earth and I would be better off. So I haven't felt those feelings in years. Back when I was young, I used to self-harm. I cut myself and burned myself. And I've shared about this on Instagram as well, on my Help You Find Serenity page last year. But I hadn't felt that bad in many years. I was on that level. I was thinking about self-harming. I didn't, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because I can't remember how many years it's been. It's probably been at least 5 or 6 years now since I self-harmed. So I'm so proud of myself. I'm so grateful that I didn't let myself slip any deeper into that. But I was on a deep level of sadness that I hadn't felt in years. And it feels like this karmic cycle of, like, I don't know, remembering, and also like deeper processing of not just my sadness now, but maybe it was the sadness I felt when I was younger coming back up that still wasn't fully processed, that still needed some love and some acknowledgement and some real healing work. And now that I've gotten through the muck, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so dramatic. Like, life is great. I'm fine. And I'm grateful to have moved through it. But it's, yeah, I feel this deep karmic happening. There's like literally like 10 fucking toucans in front of me. Like, life is beautiful. But yeah, I had to move through that. I had to move through those things. And I do feel like it's karmic. And the things that weren't processed are having to be processed now, because I'm about to be getting everything I deserve with this Saturn return. Hey, stop. That is Mantra's tail. He's up next to my phone. Mantra, move your tail, baby. He's like, no, okay. I'm very excited for my Saturn return. I've been like watching videos and reading about it, about what Saturn returns can be. And a lot of it is like, in particular with having Saturn in Pisces, it's like we're going through a lot of hardships and a lot of challenges. And like with the return actually comes a lot of clarity. And like, I've been going through so many challenges, in particular this past year, that it has been feeling like, oh, I'm ready for miracles. Like, I'm ready for this breakthrough. There's been a foundation for so much healing and so much, what's the word? Like, so much success. I feel like I've been laying the foundation for a lot of success and a lot of like beauty to come full circle. I don't know if my words are making any sense. Like, in my mind, I can understand it, but it's really hard for me to articulate it. But I'm excited for this. I'm excited for everything that my Saturn return is about to bring. It's going to be my mom's second Saturn return, because I was born during her Saturn return when she was also 27. And I'm turning 27 and then going right into my Saturn return. So I look forward to this. I'm glad I've been on my YouTube journey so I can be sharing with y'all all that is coming up these next 3 years as Saturn moves through Pisces. And not just for those of us who are Saturn and Pisces people, but also Saturn is shifting for the whole world. So, no, you know better. The whole world is shifting. So I'm eager to see how that affects us all in the collective. I'm eager for more flow, more ease, more creativity, more of the mystical on the collective scale. And yeah, I'm just trusting that everything's gonna be okay. Because it always ends up being okay, even after I feel like shit. It always ends up working out. All right, I'm done rambling. Peace and blessings, and I hope you find serenity.
Hope you find serenity.